Welcome to the Gnarls Darwin Experience School of Music. In this video, I'd like to just go over the basics of how to hold a guitar correctly. And this is for anybody. This is for really anybody that has picked up a guitar before. Maybe you know some chords, maybe you know some scales, but what you're having a difficult time with is figuring out where to put your hands. Maybe you get uncomfortable very quickly. What I'm going to focus on is putting your hands in the right spot so that you can be comfortable playing the guitar at all times. And I truly believe that there is actually a proper way to play that will allow you to play for an extended period of time. So the first thing I'd like to go over is how the guitar, specifically the electric guitar, should sit on your body. If you have an acoustic, this is not an acoustic video. A lot of these will apply to acoustics, but we are actually going to be going over specifically electric guitars right now because I do think they are very different and you should approach them differently. So the first thing I recommend is if you have a strap, definitely tighten that strap. You can see how tight this is to my body. It's very short. You can see this is all the way up here, this tightening. I'm about 185 pounds. And I want it to be sitting right under your pec. I'm sure you've all seen hot women videos where their boob is hanging right here. That is actually where you want it to be. So have it hanging tight against your chest. And the second thing I want you to do is actually hold it like a gun right over the fifth fret. I want you to hold it up like this and point it towards your computer. So what you can see here is I have full contact on the whole part of this back neck here, and my thumb is looping over. And the reason I want you to hold it like a gun, like you're looking down the barrel of a gun, is because that is placing your hand, specifically the back of your hand, correctly for you to then start doing electric guitar type hand movements. So right now we have this tight against our chest, right under our nipple, right under our pec here. If you're a girl, right under your boob. And then what we want to do is hold these four strings. That is the G string, the D string, the G string, the B string, and the E string. And we're holding it down. Jimi Hendrix always did this whenever he'd play. And I actually truly believe that the guitar is these four strings. This is your bass guitar. You're just lucky enough to have both in your hand right now. So fundamentals again, tight against your chest. Hold it out like a gun, like this. Make sure there's full contact in the back of the neck. And then you're ready to play. So I'm going to show you why you want to do that. I'm going to play something here. I have a Strat here just because most people start with Strats. Sometimes you can have Les Pauls or Telecasters. The Strat is a little bit more of a confusing guitar, but for now, turn your volume knob all the way down. And then turn it up to about 6. Okay? So I'm going to play something just to prove my point here, that with just doing this, it can sound like you're playing the guitar. Now that doesn't sound that great because we are not following some sort of chord progression, but what you are actually truly doing here is playing a C chord. So this is a C chord, D chord, E, F, G. Okay? So when you get good enough, you will start to implement this hand technique much more as you solo. But for now, what I want you to practice is just moving up and down the neck, holding those 4 strings down. And making it clean. Very, very clean. Okay? Most likely, if you're just starting out, you'll hear something more like this. That's okay. What that means is that you just need to get more of the back of your hand and leverage the back of your hand like a lever to squeeze down. You can see how, you might have it more like this. That's very hard to do. What you want to do is roll your hand towards this part of the guitar so that it squeezes down, almost like a wood clamp. All right. So that's going to wrap up our first video here. Just continue to practice that, and we will extend on why we are doing that. All right. Thanks for watching.